Welcome back to the Beautiful Black Witch channel. My name is Aericka and I read stars, tarot cards, and other intuitive messages. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the first half of March. I wanted to touch on a couple things to get us prepared and ready because March is a bit of a doozy one, and maybe in the best ways. We just got a lot of shifts and a lot of things that's gonna get the energy changing again. So we're already kind of feeling it. Things are already kind of wrapping up, but March is March Madness. And I don't mean in like college basketball March Madness. I'm talking about when events that's taking place that's either marked as intense or just unpredictable, you know, just things that's just happening out of nowhere. I mean, Aries seasons is at the end of March, so I feel like that's when things are really gonna ramp up and amp up. But for now, we're in Pisces season where, again, things are going to be shifting and closing and just wrapping up to prepare us to take off during spring and Aries season and at the end of this month. So Pisces is very, very, very important. So to start off with this month, we have Mercury going into Pisces on March 2nd. And that's really going to get us thinking and communicating in a more compassionate manner. We can be more sensitive or empathetic towards ourselves and others. I feel like our thoughts are going to be maybe a lot softer, so we can be having like open conversations about forgiveness, or you can just be taking this time to, you know, work through forgiving and using your manifestation skills or your imagination, or you can start working on creative projects where, you know, you have to work with others and communicate, or if you're like doing something like me where you communicate online or something, this can just be a really easier time to maybe get your point across or share your feelings and just, again, be compassionate. Saturn is also moving into Pisces on March 7th, which I did a video, and if you're interested, I'm going to put it up here somewhere so you can watch that if you're interested. It just means, again, that we're going to be working on reflecting and understanding our past more by, you know, healing or just really getting in tune with our internal world, getting things in order, letting things go, learning new things. Like with Saturn in Pisces, we can create structures within our internal world so that we can cope with things better, or we can be learning to do that again through therapy or healing. There can be a hiding in mental health issues, or just that becoming a conversation within, you know, media and all of that, the pros and cons of mental health, and, you know, just putting that more on the forefront than it has spiked over the last, year or two. So we're going to be seeing more of that. Maybe ways that our government or the laws or things that within our infrastructure and society can either help us with those things, or, you know, find different ways to meet people where they are, because obviously the way things are running right now is not benefiting a lot of people. So yeah, Saturn going into Pisces is really going to heighten those things and bring everybody aware of it within yourself and within, you know, the people around us. We're going to be working on building boundaries again within ourselves and outside of ourselves, and, you know, in society and collective as a whole, because so within is so without. So how you're feeling and about yourself, whether that's good or bad, it's going to be reflected outside of you. So if you're connecting with people and it's not so pleasant, you got to, you know, dig deep and see what they're reflecting back to you. Become aware of maybe some of your flaws or some of your challenging parts of yourself. Or it can be something good, you know, where you're getting more compassionate and empathetic and more forgiving, and that's going to be presented outside of you too. So people coming towards you or people you're connecting with is going to reflect that back to you. And that's just how things go in general. We all have energy. So a lot of things work energetically, and all this Pisces energy is going to really show us that it's like very, very important to be aware of your energy, how you're affecting others, how people are affecting you, how, environments, places, things, habits, all of it, how it's affecting, us within, and how it's affecting everyone around us. And the last thing I wanted to touch on is the full moon that's happening in Virgo around March 7th. So it's the same day that Saturn goes into Pisces. On the opposite side, we're going to be having a full moon in Virgo. And, with those planets opposing each other, it's really going to emphasize, again, our habits, our attachment styles, how we're feeling on the inside. What is our mental health like? How are we doing physically? How are our routine affecting us in a good or bad way? And how we can go by changing things up, because these are mutable signs. So they like change. They need things to shift and move around. It's gonna be a good time to maybe change a routine or stick to one, or maybe tweak the one you already have, or just being aware of how your daily routines and schedules and some structures in your life can be affecting you negatively or positively, and how you can go by changing certain things that you're interested in changing or maybe needing to change, because the full moon is going to illuminate a lot of things. It's coming in the full, so everything is going to become full circle. Everything's going to come to the surface. You're going to be able to see where issues are, where things are progressing and going well. So since it's in Virgo and Pisces, it's going to be really about ourselves, our energetic field, our physical body, our mind, body, soul. So we can be doing those things because this is Pisces season. So things are closing out, getting us prepared for the spring, for Aries season, where things are really going to amp up and take off. So this is our last chance to really wrap things up, clean up, maybe do some early spring cleaning, whether that's in our environment or within us, whether, our eating habits, our exercise, our resting habits, like everything is going to be taken into account so that, we can really prepare ourselves for success for the rest of the year. But on the opposite side of that, since Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury will be in Pisces at this time, opposing it. So again, it's a lot of like opposing energy. So it's going to be a little challenging. Maybe some things you're ready to let go will be easy, but there's going to be certain things that you're not going to want to part with yet. So when you're going through those challenging moments where you're have to let go, have to release, have to purge, and you're having a difficult time with that, it's just important to prioritize some quiet times, some rest times where you're either doing yoga, you're meditating, you're really prioritizing your mental health. Even if you're just doing breath work, taking deep breaths when you're feeling stressed, it can all help with all the chatter we may be having, or maybe the insecurities, because Virgo can struggle with feeling insecure because they want everything to be so perfect and like scheduled and ready to go and, just in line, that they can lose sight of just being present. So as long as you're taking a moment to be present, get calm, get back connected with yourself when you're feeling frantic and overwhelmed, because this energy can make some people feel that way when certain things come up or certain topics. So, and by doing all of that, we're going to be able to keep up with our routine, with our schedule, and everything that we're trying to accomplish, because, you know, we don't want to do burnout before we even get started. So it's just important to really prioritize that balance of being productive and taking time to connect back to yourself, calm down, and rest, so that we can be productive some more and not have to like take long periods of breaks or have to like crash and burn, and, you know, balance. And that is all this is really trying to teach us, is about balance. That it's okay to have certain attachments and things, but it's important to also prioritize your health. And whatever that is, you know? So with all that being said, let's get into these cards. Love is in the air really, really thick. Like, it's so thick that it's foggy. Because when I was getting my cards out, I picked up the deck, and the card that fell was the Lovers. And I was just like, So I put it back in the deck, and I'm getting ready to sit down and record, and I'm shuffling, and then it pops out again. But a whole different deck, because I'm using multiple decks here. So this is a whole different deck, and the Lover card has popped out again. So love is in the air thick. This can be romantic, platonic, or just general love being in the air. Because with all this Pisces energy, we're feeling sensitive and compassionate and just soft and mushy. You know, it's a lot of that going on. Or you may be wanting to express yourself in that way, or it's just a lot of expressions of love going around. Definitely with Valentine's just passed, you know, I feel like it's continuing. And I feel like people are going to be meeting their soul tribe, or I don't know, there's just like this soul tribe energy where you can be getting all of the love, you know, through a romantic partner, through friends, through family, through your work, just in general, in public. Like, you just like, people are being more compassionate and easygoing. I don't know. That's what I'm getting here with the Lovers that keep coming out. And I know everybody is not going to be it's not going to resonate with like romantic love, but that doesn't mean there's not love out there for you, you know? So you can be meeting a cool group of friends or one person, but whoever these people are, you share a very strong, energetic soul tie. Because I was just talking about energy with Pisces season and all the Pisces energy that's happening. It's like you're really gonna be intuitively connected with these people. And I'm sorry I'm not showing the cards yet. I will. I'm just getting a lot of messages right now that I want to get out before I forget. Yeah, I'm feeling like this strong soul bond, soul tie. You have chemistry and history with these people, like both. For some people, it hasn't come in yet because we have the Seven of Swords, and this talks about strategy. This can also be about, you know, carrying a lot of things like on your mind because you're just trying to strategize and get things in order, which is very much like that full moon Virgo energy that I was talking about earlier as well. You know, we can have a lot on our mind where we have a lot of things to, you know, do, like on our to-do list. And I just feel like there's like someone or something being strategized and being planned out. And for most people, it has to do with relationships, love, partnerships, connections, because we have the Lovers that I was talking about. And some people can have a choice in love where there's multiple people coming in and you got to make a choice between two people. This can be just multiple people coming in with that wants your attention, that you feel like a strong bond to. You know, it can be a friend and a romantic partner at the same time. Everybody's situation is different, but there is love in the air, and there's some type of friendship, connection, relationship here. You know, somebody has been planning something. This could be you, this can be somebody else, but they're standing in this emperor energy where it's like they're taking control of things, they're strategizing, they're planning, they're building something, this can be a business, this can be they making plans, they making big plans, big moves. This has taken a very long time to plan, but it's like this person wants it to be perfect, or you want it to be perfect, but it's something very, very stable, very long term. Is a golden opportunity. That's what I'm getting, like just how big and golden it is. It's like this golden opportunity that someone's gonna take, or somebody is creating, where it's gonna benefit people in a really, I'm sorry. I think somebody's working on something. I hope you guys can't hear that, but if you can, that's somebody outside working on something. But anyway, speed this along. Yeah, so somebody is going to be coming in to offer you something, or you're going to be offering somebody something. This can definitely be a friendship, a romantic offer, a business opportunity. Whatever this is, it's very long term. This very stable, secure. You can trust it. It's gonna work out, because it's not just like physical. It's, again, spiritual, mental, like it's mind, body, soul. Like I was talking about earlier, it's just matching, too perfect. But it's like you guys are gonna connect on every single level. It's not gonna take long for whatever this is to take off, because it's like you guys are meeting on every single level. And it's just like when everything hit like that, it can be scary, because you're like, is this too good to be true? But when you know. And it's like, it's gonna work out, and it's gonna be very successful. Again, if this is you or somebody else, like they've been really focused on offering this opportunity to you. Because like the Three of Cups is like going out, having fun, celebrating with like your friends or somebody you're dating. You can be meeting a whole group of people. I don't know. This is just interesting, but with the High Priestess, you're gonna know that this is for you, that this is your wish fulfillment, that this is your dream come true, that this is for you, that this is your manifestation coming into your reality. Because it's like you're gonna feel really balanced about it. Like your head and your heart is gonna be on the same page. You're just gonna know, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna be very potent. May overwhelm you with how good this is, but it's like you deserve it. This is yours, whether you're doing the offering or you're somebody getting the offer or opportunity. Somebody about to be in love or about to be surrounded by it, but it's all good. It's all great. It's a blessing. It's a dream come true. You've been working really hard, and this is like your gift or something you manifested finally happening. But anyway, I hope this message has reached you well. I hope it has inspired you or helped you in any way. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, letting me know if this resonated with you or anything, really. Talk to your girl. I want to hear what you gotta say. Anyway, A witch is nothing without her coven, so please be sure to subscribe and turn on the little bell to be notified when I upload next. And this is the story of my life. Every time I try to sit down and record, somebody is making noise. But we got through this. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.